Let me get my... Alrighty. Testing. Is my model's mouth gonna move? Okay, there we go. Alright, I was just checking my settings because my headphone got disconnected, my headset, and I was like, where's my is my model not showing up? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Looks like everything is live. Alright, let me see. Let me see how things look here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now also let me do something else real quick. And let's see. Alrighty, well, let's see how it looks. First, let's check the just chatting screen, see if that looks any better. Hello, everybody. Hi. I realize it's the middle of the night on a Tuesday. Let me see. Okay. Alrighty. I had to message a few people. Hey, Tribar. Okay. All right. So, let's... This isn't the part that's going to look any better. It's going to be when I actually get in game. So, let's see if that looks any better. Let me Got the background music and hop over to video game. Okay, alrighty. Alright, and let's make sure everything. Of course, there's an ad about to start on. My Twitch is telling me that it thinks the stream is too unstable because my my bitrate is too high. Hey Nabiru. Normally my bit rate's like under 1,000, and now I set it to 6,000. So like Twitch is like, this is not normal. So we'll see how this all pans out. Let me know if there's any issues. Frames per second look better? Okay, good. Good. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, I guess like the stream. You can get more people in here to let me know if it looks terrible. I also increased the settings on the actual game itself. So the game itself is higher quality as well. Gonna do some hunts. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how I'm feeling. This looks a lot different actually. Now that I have the graphics turned up a little bit. Yeah. Both look good? Okay. Alright, well, let's see how it holds up when I'm actually, like, in motion and doing things. It looks good? Okay. Yeah, I was going back and getting a clip from last night's stream, and, like, it was terrible. And I was like, oh, that's a problem. Events, Piscine Wyvern, Tempered Monster Hunt. Okay. So. Not optional events. I'll beat up some Piscine Wyverns. I have one for a tempered. Nope. Let me know if there's anything where like it's losing frames or like if there's any like skipping or anything. Or buffering. That was what I was worried about. Alright. No. We'll do something that'll involve going real fast. It's fine. Like, the thing is, the thing is that, like, for, oh, jeez. I mentioned to Silva to come, and I didn't even give Silva the link. Silva just messaged me. I was like, hey, you could come into the stream. And Silva's like, where at? I'm like, oh. Whoop. Alrighty. And let's do crit element fire longsword. Okay. And we'll grab the trapping set. And grab a hot drink. Does it look better visually? Like, is it like when I'm in motion? Hey Safi, does it look better like when I get into the hunt, does it look better yeah, does it just look better? Is it blurring? Because when I went to grab the clip from last night, oh my gosh, it was a blurry mess. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I've been subjecting people to this. Like, it was one thing when I was doing mostly writing streams, but like when I'm doing even when I'm doing turn-based games like Zoids, if I'm doing an action game like Monster Hunter, it's like, oh, well, you know, I should probably have functional quality. So it's not choppy. Nice. That's good. Let me see. Is there anything else I need here? Oh, it has a Vade window and a Vade extender. Okay, it just doesn't have. Okay. It's a good set. Alright. That's fair. That's fair. Ignore me, Beototus. I have to go get things ready. There's the Balboa. Be it rocks over here. The all-important rocks. So you're watching a weird series of videos. Facing the wrong way. Let's see if it hits the tree. Nope, missed the tree. Okay. Where is the shiny? There's the shiny. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come back here. Ooh, jeez. Everything looks good? Okay, good. Trust me, you'd notice if it didn't look good, Tribar. It was, I don't know if you want to go back and look at any of my other VODs, but like it was absolute garbage before, and I was like, oh, that's not good. While I wait for this, let me take a look and see what this looks like. Been watching a weird series of vids on YouTube all day after it randomly recommended me this video of a guy going down the river. Oh, jeez, I'm getting stupid. I'm getting mugged by the wolf thingies. Down the river, Thames, from the source and out into the sea, but going without leaving the water if he can. He did the first locks. Out first to locks out, but giving him the pass as he's new to it. Oh, okay. Is there? Oh, the other one hasn't spawned yet. Yeah. So this is not the max settings. I could turn it up a little bit more. But it is vastly more than what it should be, vastly better than what it was. From the sounds of it, Naberu, you were probably the one who like has been actually watching the video of the streams the most. So you might be the one who has to like give me the who I need to give me the feedback on okay. But thank you to everybody who's come to the stream. It is, it's not a normal day I stream, but I wanted to see how everything runs. Let me see what OBS has to say. No drop frames in OBS. Frame is holding steady. Twitch is losing its mind because this is way more. Yes, I do know Masingo, Nabiru. Are you saying my old streams look like Masingo? That hurts, but it's so fair. It's so fair. Masingo was better. Oh gosh. No wonder nobody was coming to watch me stream. No, it's fine. No, it's fine, Nabiru. That's exactly what I needed. If I wanted to improve the quality of my streams, that's exactly what I needed. That is. Did it drop any slinger ammo? Whoop, yes it did. So, if you remember, like, for a long time, I was living in a place where I was, like, sharing internet with a lot of people, and I kept having trouble with my streams, because, so many people were using the bandwidth at once. So, I had optimized all of my settings to, use as little bandwidth or whatever as possible. So I've been in my current apartment on my own with my own internet for just over a year now, and I just never updated my settings. I kept meaning to. I kept telling myself I was gonna update my settings now that I had my own dedicated internet. I was gonna update my settings and increase the visual quality, but I just kept procrastinating. And it wasn't until last night when I went to go get the clips, I was like, okay, I need to this needs to be fixed. I was like, this needs to be fixed. As it is right now, this is like, there are a couple settings. There's like one or two settings I could turn up safely from where I'm at right now, but I did not turn those up because I wanted to make sure everything was stable. This is like, I would say like 1 point off of the max that I could do. No, it's fine. I don't blame anyone but myself, Nabiru. I don't blame anyone but myself. But yeah, so with the visual settings right now, this is like 1 or 2 like points if you were off of the maximum settings I should theoretically be able to do safely. But I wanted to test just below max just to make sure that like that's stable. Just, because I need 2 more events, tempered, okay. Ooh, whatever. Nope. 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 Yeah, just that, okay. Alrighty. I'll go for one that's a bit more visual with the all of the stuff from Teostra. I wonder if I could do crit element ice against it. Doesn't have... No, I would just get burned. Paralysis longsword would be funny, but oop. And do I need anything else? Nope, this should be good. But yeah, if this is stable, I'll probably look into at some point getting around to turning up the last 1 or 2 settings that I could turn up. But actually, I'm just gonna do for Lucky Cat. I need anything else? No, I think that should be all of it. Grab all my decos. Fire resist, blast resist, heat guard. Yep. Okay. I also removed the cap on the frame rate. There was a thing where I could like restrict how high the frame rate was in the game, not on OBS. OBS is capped at 60 frames per second right now. But in the game I had it capped to 120, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try just like, I get why, it's just to make sure that it maintains a consistent performance and all that stuff, so I get it. But I was like, let me just try. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I'm getting all the counters off today. Too early. Nice, got the Elder Seal. Ah. Oh. Of course it caught me on my way up. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sharpen! Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. Oof. I rolled too early. There we go. Ah, of course not. Wrong side of the face. That'll do. I was mid motion to doing it. That'll do it. Hit the wall. Thank you. I don't know why I went for that. I knew it was about to roar. Ooh. That was beautiful. Got it mid-air. No! Ah. Come back here. Son of a... Thank you. Nope, we're facing the wrong way. Well, let's see the finisher. Nope. Ooh. Nope. Of course, Agitator wore off. I swear, if this is the finisher. Okay. Okay. How did that look? I was in motion for a good bit of that. Did that ever get blurry? Were there drop frames? There was a lot of stuff happening. There was the explosion effects and visual stuff on the screen. Let me check OBS. OBS says no drop frames. YouTube says the stream is healthy. Twitch has finally stopped losing its absolute mind and realized that I'm streaming at a higher bit rate now. Hold on. Didn't notice any? Okay. No. That's funny. Okay. All right. Then this is but no more my character looking like Misingo, right, Nabiru? Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. You say the Misingo looked better than my character sometimes. That's hilarious. Don't let me down. Need an event. And one more Elder Dragon would knock it out. Large monster hunt. One more Elder Dragon. In the Hoarfrost Reach would knock out a few things. What do I have in the Hoarfrost Reach? Oh, I gotta do the Trail Rider Safari. Okay, so something in... Okay.
How are you?
Let's try something with dual blades, because that's also like a whole lot of stuff on the screen at once. Reminds me, I gotta find one of the mods that like makes that's not... That's a flying wyvern? I guess. I still could use some of its weapons. Actually, do I have... Could do poison all with it. That's just funny. Actually, because it's fire, I might just use the crit element fire. Or the, true crit element fire. Because that's just funny. Alright, and... I'll have to sharpen more, but that's fine. I have a little bit of leeway. Okay. Why did the ration end up all the way back there? Makes no sense. Okay. snow features. Okay. So how's everybody else's day going? Like, what everybody else get up to? I got my oven replaced today. Which is funny because my ovens needed to be replaced for a while. And like, they finally came to replace it, and like, the oven works, but like, some of the burners don't light. Like, I have a lighter, so it's fine. I just think it's kind of funny that like after waiting this long, I finally get a replacement oven. Like it's a used oven, but it's new to me, so it's like, you know, it's whatever. But it was just kind of funny. It's like after all that, and the guy was like, maybe they're wet. Maybe the things are still wet because like, you know, we just washed down the oven before bringing it up the stairs to you. And I was like, sure. And he's like, I'm gonna go do some other stuff. I'll come back and make sure that it's lighting properly after it, you know, dries off or whatever. And I was like, okay. And, you know, did not see him again. And I was like, okay. Of course. Hey, Superhero 60, how you doing? How's the stream look? I updated some settings, so it should look a little bit better. Ooh, that was beautiful. Got the tail cut and on the helm breaker. Ooh. Didn't roll in time. Ooh. Oh, of course I'm stunned. Missing that stun immunity of the, did it too slow. Come here. Oof. Let's carve the tail. Ooh, what'd I get? Ooh, a large wyvern gem. Nice. Somebody's angry. Oof. But how are you doing, Superhero 60? Oof. It's time that... That's great. I'm happy for you. Alrighty. I already got that. I set the thing too far in front of him. I needed him to take a step forward. Alrighty. Let me take a look at OBS. No dropped frames. OBS says everything's pretty stable. YouTube says it's pretty stable. That's good. Okay. Pure crystal. I can make more of the Frostfang weapons if I want to. Okay.
You look well.
Was it? Oh, natural fuel reserves. Okay. Also got to re-up the fertilizer. I might get like a clip from tonight's stream and see if I could like edit together a thing comparing last night's stream to tonight's stream and just be like, hey, look what happens when I update my settings. Okay. I want to do brood wyvern hunt in the or elder dragon, tempered elder dragon in the ancient forest. Let me check one of the modded quests. I'll try this one out. I've already beaten this one so far, but I'll try it again. And then actually reminds me, do I have a so kind of in a longswordy mood, do I have an anti-Valhazak longsword build? No, I don't. That's funny. All right, well. It's like I'm building an anti-Malazak longsword build real fast. I just find it really funny that, like, there isn't one. You wouldn't want peak performance for this. Okay, so agitator, miasma, fluvial resistance, shaver. All right, now let's get everything else. Protection. And crit boost. And I want one more divine blessing. No evasion skills at all. What even is... I mean, it's got evade window 3, which is better than nothing. But it's still funny. It's like, nope, we are just all offense on this build. Just fire. Grab some antidote, some herbal medicines, and mega barrel bombs. I'll keep the cat on that. Eat for safeguard, because who knows what I'm about to get hit with. Okay. Here goes. Okay. Hello there, Black Belt Balhazak. Give me 1 second. Ignore me. And where's the scatter nuts? I saw him over here somewhere. Will it hit the wall? Hey, we take those. Um. Alrighty. Oof. Oh, jeez. Kinda missing that Elder Seal, not gonna lie. I thought doing fire would just, you know, do more damage, but, of course. Oof. Okay, come on. Will it hit the wall? Nope. I was hoping to be far enough away that I could sharpen while it was roaring. Actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to replenish my healing items. Just going to replenish my healing items while I'm here. And grab... Yep. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah, I hear you, I'm coming. Hey! Missed the head. Ooh. Okay, agitator. Completely missed the tenderized part there, but you know, whatever. All right. Oh my gosh. Will we get a good carve? What I wanted the Valhazak footprint. Okay. Oh, somebody's still awake. Wrong way. Okay. Not bad. Gave me more of a fight than Black Velbal Hazak normally does, that's for sure. Ooh, Valhazak gem, nice. Nice-oo, nice-oo, nice-oo. Yeah. Got a great Spirit Vein gem. Oh, great Sushi Fish scale. Cool. Hey, Cam Gilbertson! That's a country girl, right? Haven't seen you in a while, which probably shouldn't surprise me considering you kind of started following me for my writing content, and I haven't done writing content in a while. I'm planning to do a writing stream later on this week. I wanted to just see if the gaming stuff worked with the updated settings. Hopefully the writing streams will be more enjoyable too. But how have you been?
Oh, yes.
One and the same. Okay. I'm not going completely crazy. Root wyvern hunt in the ancient forest. There we go. Cool. Life has been lifing. Yep, I completely understand that feeling. Trust me, I fully and utterly understand that feeling. Or at least as much as I can. I'm not trying to undermine your own experiences, but I get that deeply. So I had a thought, actually, real quick before I jump into the next quest. I had a thought about a character because I was watching. I've been watching these YouTube shorts of this person who's like doing like lists and graphs and stuff of like different D&D related ideas and stuff. And
It's just really funny. And one of the things he was doing was like different interesting flaws and stuff. And it got me thinking about like the kind of character I would want to do. And I was thinking about this if I was going to do a D&D or a story, like a fantasy-based story. And I was thinking about this idea that like, whatchamacallit, I saw somebody talking about a while back about a a reverse werewolf, where instead of it's a person who turns into a wolf, where it's a wolf that turns into a person on the full moon, and then like is really excited and confused, and then like wakes up the next day like wearing a suit in the middle of an office building, right? And that got me thinking of like, I'm imagining a character that is a transmuted dog, where it's they were a stray dog that was wandering around in, you know, on the living on the streets in like a city in like a medieval fantasy realm or whatever. Some mad mage scientist or whatever kidnaps them and, you know, dog naps them and uses them for some experimentation, and then bing bang boom, they're turned into a human. And the mage doesn't explain anything, and just clothes them, like gives them some like very basic tattered cheap clothes, and then just kind of like boots them back out onto the street. So now it's like they have a dog's understanding of the world, but now they have a human level of reasoning to try to like interpret that. And now all of a sudden they can see color and they can do all of these things. So it's like, what do I do, right? And this idea of like, how would they try to pretend to be human or like interact with their party members, right? See, like that is honestly a more logical conclusion, Country Girl. The shifter that's default state is animal. But I like the idea of, because so in, I don't know if you've played D&D, but in D&D, there is this type of character called a wild magic sorcerer, which is a character who's a sorcerer, so their magic comes from within their body, but when it says wild magic, it means they've gained their powers because at some point they were exposed to some kind of like crazy and unstable magic that left their body changed. So every time they use their magical powers, there's a chance that like some random effect will happen outside of what they're expecting to happen, right? Outside of the normal unexpectedness you get with magic. I was thinking that would make an interesting thing if like this person was a dog, was turned into a human, booted out into the world. They can speak and understand common, but they can't like the common language, but they can't read it because they don't know how to read. They have a very limited vocabulary, because even dogs can understand certain words, right? They have a very limited vocabulary that they have to expand now that they have a more awareness. But that also left him changed, where like now he has these magical powers that he's trying to understand while trying to keep other people from figuring out who or what he is, because he's afraid he's going to get captured and experimented on again, and this time he'll turn into something crazier. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Kate Daniels. I'm going to write that down. Give me a second. Let me write that down. There. Put that down in my notes. Okay. Alrighty.
I've already done the Anjanathlon. Have I done Furious Regime yet? Kate Daniels series by Ilona Andrews. Okay, I'll put that down. Have I done the Greatest Jagras? No, I haven't done Great Jagras. It's fanged and not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's still funny. We'll do this one. Oh, talking about Devil Joe. That means I gotta be ready for the gotta be ready for the Devil Joe. What I want to bring for this one. We're doing a lot of longsword. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. But yeah, any good news from you, country girl? Anything working well? Anything good? That you know is you want to celebrate? We are gonna go with paralyzing, because that's always a good thing to go with. I'm gonna go with safeguard in case we get bonked. Hey, the thing didn't get drunk this time. Oh, I gotta grab flash pods. Almost forgot. I was on Reddit and someone was like making a post about how frustrated they were when Devil Joe took their the monster they were hunting and just walked off with it. And I was like, that's funny, but like, you know, you could just flash bot it. Nice! How's the story going, country girl? What are you working on? I'm thinking I'm gonna have probably for Friday, maybe earlier, have a writing stream this week. I want to put some stuff down. I've been kind of tinkering around with some ideas for basically a Transformers fan fiction, like Transformers, the transforming robots. Where basically, what if a Transformer got isekai'd into a medieval fantasy world? And exploring some of the stuff with that, with some OCs and just some storytelling stuff. of like, okay, where is this thing? Where is, okay, hold on. There's the devil shell. Is it, alright, is the greatest jaguars down here? This is the nest. Is this like the super massive one like before? I think it was over here in the greatest jaguars quest in high rank. Hey, that's progress. We celebrate that. All right, it's not over here. Where is this thing? Oh, I'm proud of you, country girl. Nice. Scout Flies, I really need y'all to get your stuff together here. All that to find a single footprint. Oh, there it is. That's the biggin. Oh, I forgot I put Paralyze on this one. I didn't mean to be on the arm. I wanted to be on the head, but okay, whatever. Ow, wow. That does a lot of damage.
Ah. That's an interesting motivator. Come back here. Devil Show, you really don't want a piece of this. Ooh, a real Stetson. Now that's some quality. Oh, this doesn't blast. It's the cat that has the paralyze. All right, so far so good. I did get like pretty much deleted one time, but that's okay. You know that you win some, you lose some. Like, you know, it happens. I think I saw a documentary one time about like how Stetsons were made, and it's like really interesting. I don't know why I did that. I don't need any whetstones. I do need honey though. Sharpen. I need a rock. There's here's a rock. I don't know if it's catchable right now. I don't think it is. Double I don't know what you expect to happen here. Like, this thing is as big as you are. I don't know if they've programmed some kind of like turf war or something that's supposed to happen between these two. They did it. They actually did it. They made Devil Joe able to pick up the greatest Jagras. They actually did it. So, for reference, this is referring to the Greatest Jagras, which is a high-rank quest in which there was a Devil Joe and a massive Jagras. But the Devil Joe could not pick up the Jagras. So people joked about how it should have at least tried. So in this one, they made it where it could. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of them. People said it couldn't be done, and they did it. Come here. I probably could have got something for carving it, but I was just done with it at that point. Alright, that is Great Jagras MR100. Oh, computer? Okay, no drop frames. Stream looks steady on OBS. Game is running pretty smoothly. So many decorations. Okay, let me see something real quick. Just see FPS. Okay, and let me just check something real quick. Oop. It's funny, I actually hear my my fan spinning up, which means I'm actually using more power than normal.
let me... Okay. First, let me pet the Poogie. Let me change my... Okay. We're going to go back to limiting the frame rate to 120. Just smooth things out. Did I get any? Yes, Bounty and Argosy.
Let's do this.
Ooh, the Viscioth fin comes in handy for making stuff. As your Rathalos tail, I can cook. So definitely getting this one. I kind of want that for the Aragon Carapace. Definitely want that one for the Anteca Antler. And the Black Spiral Horn, yeah. And... what Brute Wyverns are on my list? Probably do one or two more hunts, then I'll call it, because it's looking like everything is smooth so far. And then I gotta go back and watch the VOD after and see how it looks. Let me pull up. Okay. I wanted to pull up my stream and actually see what it looks like. And I'm like, okay, this looks okay. Could be a little bit better. I mean, what's my... yeah. I'll try slightly higher quality next time I do one of these streams, just to see how it pans out. But yeah, it's looking better. Looking actually visible this time. It's painful to look at. Oh yeah. Let's see, what Brute Wyverns do I have? Let me see what's in the tier 3 list. 3-star Brachydios. I could beat up Brachydios. Yeah.
Great work, partner.
Okay. I don't want Bogon. And bring some spare things. And think that's okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Brachydios, I believe, was just weak to ice. Yeah, ice. Ice and water. Okay. Time to go fast, chat. Gotta go fast. Ow. All right. It was good to see you again. Good luck on your sprints. Okay.
Come on, dance. This will be a good one to see how come on. When I hit the wall? Yes. We take those. Somebody's angry. Oof. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's the danger of Rocksteady Mantle, is you get caught out, like, you don't get knocked back and get the invincibility frames. You get caught in that animation. I really need to work on not running out of stamina at the worst times. Ooh. I rolled into that one. Jeez. Okay. Why are those ones dark green and not red? Oh, that's how long it takes for them to ignite. Whew. Whew. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, ooh. Yay, evade window. That was almost bad. Oh. That put me through my paces. He just wouldn't stop moving. Goodness gravy. All right, let's see. Okay, so Brachydios. Check. Off the list. That bit rate looks good. Stream looks healthy. OBS says no dropped frames. Okay. What time is it? It is after midnight. Okay. Oh. And one more brute wyvern hunt. We'll finish that one off. Got some flying wyverns I could take on. But one more brute. I'm gonna take on. I'll probably end it with fighting Raging Brachydios, just to be like to finish it off for tonight. Because I want to end strong with the big one. Ooh, silver melting ticket. Nice. More silver melting tickets. Okay. I'll finish it off. Get to the
Couldn't quite catch the wave, eh? There's always next time.
Of course, I get it now. When I'm at the end.
She's at full power. Just a bit more.
Let's see which handler we get in the cutscene. Serious handling. Gourmet ticket, nice.
All right, off we go again. You know what to do.
Okay, nailed that one. What was it? It was just... yeah, just Steamworks and Bounty. Okay. Now let's go beat up Raging Brachydios at high speed.
Nothing can stop us.
I could have swore... Oh, it was at the back end. Okay. I haven't fought a Raging Brachydios in a while. So I'm wondering what this is going to be like in the arena. I have half a mind to just go at it with Sticky, chat. But I'm worried I'm going to run out of ammo. Could do spread, not spread. Pierce, because it is a long one, but it's also going to be really fast. So, this could do it. Let's try it. Then we are going to take... This time, well, I know I'm going to once again take Safeguard, because I have a feeling this is going to get messy, chat. Also, the skin on this weapon was one of the ones I got from the No More Slap-On Weapons mod. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Put this up here. That. Yes. Okay. Okay, and go up to piercing ammo 3. All right, chat. Here goes. That's a big brachydios. Will it hit the wall? Yes, it will. I'll take it. Time to tenderize everything. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Oh, yeah, this was a mistake. This was a mistake, chat. Oh, so it just turns this whole area into the final zone. Great. That's what it is. I was wondering, because, like, so much of the fight is scripted in the Raging Brachydios fight. So I was like, how are they going to do that with the in the arena? It's like, no, it just treats the arena as the entire final zone. So it's in full hyper mode. Oof. Oof. Uh-oh. Woo-oo. Oh my gosh. I cannot get. Oof. Ooh. Wow. Wow, chat. This might be a this might not be a this might be a no-go, chat. I might have to end on a loss, chat. Because this thing is kicking my keister. Oh, I thought I was out of the way of that.
Woo. Oh, it turns on the third one. That's why when I thought I was safe, I wasn't. Okay. That's tricky. Pat, I was really waiting for you to do the thing. Gotta like roll under it. You know what? We are just... I'm just gonna shoot it. Start trying to agitate it. I'm just gonna shoot it. Ooh. Chat, I think I'm cooked. I'm going to... How long has tonight's stream been so far? We are up to... We're coming up on 2.5 hours. So you know what? I am going to abandon quest. I'm going to call this a learning experience. That Raging Brachydios is not to be trifled with. Arc-tempered speed Raging Brachydios is not to be trifled with. I kicked my butt. Especially because I'm hungry now. Not like in-game hungry. I mean, like I am hungry because I haven't eaten. I've eaten today, so it's not like I have not eaten at all. I just haven't eaten very much today. Let me see what this looks like in here with the updated graphics. All right, it looks pretty standard. Oh. Doesn't look all too different, but it's got, I guess, better shading. Just realized the ending bit where I like sit here and like face the camera or whatever probably looks really silly in the old one. Huh, that's weird. Not sure why it goes to being behind me, but okay, whatever. Thank you all for coming for tonight's stream. It's been a little bit of a silly gooby goober. So far the settings look like they're really stable. I have to go back and make myself watch the stream and watch the VOD afterwards, to, or at least I'll probably watch it at like high speed or whatnot. See if there's anything that like sticks out or looks better or worse. But thank you all for coming. I want you to know that I love each and every one of you, and I believe in all of you. And I value having all of you here. I hope to do more gaming streams and other things in the future, and we'll see where all this goes. And yeah, have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody.